This is exactly what I was talking about. What the market was going to do based on this drop right here. Okay. Coming to the trend line. And the market has a lot way more to go. And so what's going to happen is we're going to test this trend line. We're going to test this trend line. So we most likely got some pork right here somewhere. Yeah, right there. We close the next forward candle from it's 11 from 11 to 4. No, 3. 11 to 3. We're coming to a 2-hour candle 50 Fibonacci. So most likely we're gonna end up testing these two in the next 3-hour candles. If anything, we're gonna test 6,897 by easily within the next hour or so. And then from there, depending how scared or how much this the Euro of London end up pushing this market on down, because once I saw this breakout, I knew that the market was gonna hold here for the next 4 to 6 hours, and then as we come to the nighttime, start breaking down or hold it, especially around um your 8:45 to 9:30. That's very important because we close again 11 4 candle 11. So the fact that it broke early, and I think it was 9 o'clock. Also, we had a what's it here? No, over here. Which one was it? Just the Nasdaq. Yeah, the Nasdaq. Right. And so the first area was this right here. This. The next one was, let me see if it was a Nasdaq. Oh yeah, here 2-hour candle. But no, that wasn't it. But at the same time, that was the area to pay attention to hold. See? So for me, when it does the drop and it does this, I already know that especially how it formed, what day it was, um, how it didn't do didn't sustain and close here, closing like in a strong like breakout session. Um, so anyways, after watching this, that's when I was like, oh, I should get back into day trading futures on Weevil at nighttime in the morning, because you can see the pattern we have. The market, United States will close, drop. Asian market will activate. Then coming into the Europe zone, you can see it's breaking, so I know it's gonna start going on down. And then seeing how we have a weekly trend line down here. That's far away. So I wonder if one of the plays that I said that can happen is that if we did drop, that we would hold fear on Thursday, coming into Thursday with that fear as dropping down and holding, and the market starts cracking. You would then see testing your 12-hour candle, and depending on data, we're gonna go down and close somewhere here in the red. And then your next week, depending on the banks and all that shit in the data, we're gonna fucking start panicking, and most likely next week, sometime next week, we're gonna be testing this weekly trend line. And if not next week, in the next week and a half, especially because we're coming testing this region right here, and we're going back down below before the government opened. So that makes sense too. Also, there's a crucial area right here. This is where we close the year, if I'm right. And it's down there. So this is gonna be opened. Yeah, that's gonna be your last. That's why earlier in the video, in the morning, as I was looking at the market, it's like this market is looking like a plane running out of fuel, or like if when planes are flying straight up and it's too much and all of a sudden it starts dying and it starts falling down. That's how I keep the market. That's what the market is telling me right now. All these going up, struggling, going down again, struggling, going back down again. You had your November hope, your December hope, your Christmas hope, your New Year's hope, and now here you are on the beginning of the year. 3 rejections already. That's why I was like, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this. This right here. Nasdaq is the one that keeps giving me the hint. When it first did this right here, that was the first hint. And then this, I was like, look, they're expecting that center rally in the last week, and then it's not gonna happen. And there you go with the first week. And this is gonna be a make or break with S&P 500. Yeah. First of all, because we're in a 8-hour candle cushion, and tomorrow we have some sort of data too, so it wouldn't make sense for the market to break through this. But it is going to do. It is going to test it. It is going to test this 8-hour candle 50 Fibonacci. Technically, it's a 12-hour candle right here. And then depending, it's going to chill this cushion. And depending how the data that the market takes in tomorrow morning, we're going to go down sideways and then chill there for the night. And depending how it is tomorrow, I mean Thursday night, we're gonna smash through the data with the bad news in the morning, panicking, and then this whole play what they're doing right now is like, yo, we got banks coming up next fucking week. I guess we're not gonna have fucking rally soon. Nope. And then the other thing I'm watching is silver and gold. Silver and gold were warning me of a fall in this 8-hour candle here, at least silver ones. So looking at it earlier, it's like, oh, we have 3 candle bonds and it's a perfect one. So we looked at this 8-hour candle, it closes at 12. That's when we close a 4 candle at 12. So from 12, so that's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9, 9:45 to 10:30, 9:45 to 10:30, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yup. So that's the time you should have been paying attention to your 9:45 to 10:30 range to see if we're gonna recover because we're coming to the end of this 8 hour candle, which is very important. For some reason, my ass thought it was fucking a 4 hour candle, but it makes sense now. Um, and if kept persisting with that lower pressure, then that told me, hey, this 8 hour candle, 3 candle box, it's gonna complete, and we're gonna go on down, start breaking on down. And then the 3 candle box, of course, would have been my indicator. So coming into this, and then your 10 o'clock doing this would have told me. And then not just that, you look at 2 hour candle, it was telling you, hey, the moment we start breaking this, the fact that it was at the edge of it, it's like, yep, your target. So now, like I said, now it's gonna now silver and gold are gonna do the testing because this is the last move before this 12 hour candle closes. This 12 hour candle is gonna close at what, 4 o'clock? So depending on tomorrow, I mean on the next 4 hour candles, we're already underneath a 12 hour candle 50 Fibonacci. So it's your first red flag. Now again, it's gonna be your oh, we call the forward candle 12. So either we're gonna try to maintain here, and from 11:45 to 2:30 because we close the 3 hour candle for the Nasdaq at 3, a 12 hour candle. So it's gonna most likely try to maintain and recuperate that strength. But then as the market opens tomorrow, depending on what data or whatnot, we're gonna most likely end up hitting this target um, by Thursday noon or Thursday evening, nighttime, um, or the latest Friday morning, especially if we close Thursday high and then with Friday's data, interest rate cuts, decision, blah 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 blah, it gives it that push, and we again above the 12 hour candle 50 Fibonacci, sustaining, telling the market we're creating support in this region inside of the box. And then the same with gold. We're creating support in this box. Just imagine the box is this way, right here. That's your support region all along. So I can either break the box this way and make another one here, but I'd rather just do it this way. Finally, so yeah, that's what you're also gonna see for gold, especially because gold it's already above, so it makes sense. We're gonna push it here Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling. We're gonna close in the middle, or either start closing this way, or end of day closing this way. From there, nighttime Europe, most likely gonna start testing these prices down here, and then depending on Friday, we're gonna get saved and push back up. or we're gonna fucking get pushed back down. Testing this crucial weekly trend line that gold has been on for a minute. Yep. And then you're finally gonna see most likely gold signal for the next area, or it's gonna reject, and you're gonna see gold sustain. You gotta see a little bit of down movement on dollar if that helps. So big move happening for gold and silver, especially how you see gold in this upper region again, where it's the scenario keeps going down, going down. So it's either gonna be some sort of confirmation breakout, and you're gonna see gold and silver start rallying, sell out. Yeah. Yeah, I find this interesting because to me it's dope how I can see this move happening. What I'm gonna do is what I don't end up coming making these posts or these little clips, because what I want to start doing, I keep forgetting is I got my meta glasses. So what I want to do is once I hop off here and I'm on live, but I'm still obviously watching the market, I'm gonna put my meta glasses on and record um as I'm going or watching the market by myself, you know. It's like, oh shit, hey, because everything that everything that I do, I don't post it on YouTube. Like after, for example, in the morning I went live, but after I'm off, I'm still watching the market, still telling myself, okay, cool, this is how it should be playing out. Maybe sending a couple of videos to the homies. But to myself, I'm still seeing it, especially when you how it closed. I was like, oh, okay, we're right underneath the 1 hour candlestick to Fibonacci. If we sustain it there, especially towards the evening, we're gonna start dropping again. There's gonna be your selling point, and then the euro is gonna come. It's gonna take it even more, especially if especially your 11 o'clock area, and da 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 da. Um, and that way I can still hop on here hours later and go over the market because I feel like a bunch of these moves that happened. Um, I see them coming. It's just that the whole routine of I gotta go on YouTube, make a title, go over it real quick, or I can just record me a 3 minute video as I'm doing my own things, and you can actually still see me speak, still see me what I see the market doing over the night based on how it closed and this is that. Also over the weekend, I'm gonna end up helping out with a friend, and over the weekend, go over the market. Yeah, the market's gonna chill here. If it goes down, it's gonna start breaking or holding at 3, 4 in the morning. When the market opens, go down, or it's gonna sustain and help it. Yep. But yeah, that's not plan. Plan on recording with my meta glasses whenever I'm off YouTube. That way I can make little short clips. And hop on. Yeah, I'm not surprised with how the market reacted right now, gold or silver. And as I come out with these videos to make more sense for the 2 or 3 of you that are watching these YouTube videos. Follow me in my journey. I'm gonna start also making nighttime YouTube videos as I day trade on Webull. Besides that, that's a plan. I plan on hopping on your night times during these hours, trading on Webull. Then, if anything, pulling an all-nighter or having some sort of trading from 9 o'clock to this time, or maybe 2 in the morning. Close, sleep, wake up. It's gonna be hard, but I'm trying to figure out a pattern. Anyways, besides that, that's all, folks. This is Burn C. Chris, signing out.